to Studio Bovine. Today in the studio is Christian Gelfert from MSD Animal Health. Welcome.
Welcome.
So Christian, you did research after early detection of BRD and effect on antibiotic use.
Yes.
Can you briefly explain how you did this research?
Okay. Early detection of the bovine respiratory disease calves is very crucial for good treatment success to minimize the relapse risk. But it is not that easy because the first clinical signs are not, you have to monitor carefully the calves to see the small signs. But now you have tools to measure the temperature in the animal. There are rumen bolos, there are ear tags. We use in our study ear tags, and they measure constantly the body temperature, and if the temperature is for a certain time above, in this case 39.7 degrees Celsius, there's an alarm, and then the farmer or the veterinarian can act.
And so what did they do when the body temperature was high for more than 6 hours?
They controlled the body temperature because there might be in the ear another temperature slightly other than in the rest of the body. And then we thought about the pathogenesis of bovine respiratory disease. And in the first case, normally you have a virus infection. And you cannot treat virus with an antibiotic. But you have to treat it with an NSAID to stop the inflammation in the lung. So we said to the farmer and the veterinarian, okay, in the first step, you treat only with an NSAID. And the next day, you have to control the animals for an additional possible treatment with an antibiotic.
And what did you see in regards to the use of antibiotics? Like how much did it decrease?
We were very astonished. We set up a hypothesis we thought about we would reduce by 1/3, which is great. And in our study, we were able to reduce it by 2/3. So 2/3 of the animal, it was enough to treat with an NSAID only. The crucial thing is the early detection.
And can you already say something like those cows that you monitor weren't vaccinated? Can you predict how much we could decrease more if we would vaccinate against BRD and then the use of antibiotics?
Not at that moment, but due to these results, we set up another study, and there we vaccinated the calves before they entered the beef farm, and we used at that time the rumen boluses, and now we did more or less the same. In case of fever, first step only treatment with an NSAID. We are currently, the study is still running, so it's too early to say something about that. But of course it would be great if it really shows that early vaccination really lowers the risk of, or the prevalence of bovine respiratory disease in the beef farming, and that will help to reduce the use of antibiotics.
Exactly, yeah. There's a lot of attention around the use of antibiotics. Yes. So this is great. How could the veterinarian who goes back into practice after the WBC, how can they implement this research, or how can they kind of improve the results, or like early detection and decrease the amount of antibiotics?
The crucial thing is the early detection. And the farmer can either invest money in the tools, they work, or he invests money in time. So he really takes time to monitor his calves to see the small signs of disease, small nasal discharge, slight lacrimation, something like that. If he's able to do so, he must not invest in money, and he will detect the calves, control the fever, and can immediately start with the treatment.
Great results. Thank you so much for sharing your insights.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching Studio Bovine, and hope to see you again.